I can do this. I can resist the curiosity. I can ignore the potential loot that I have left behind. I don't need it. The further I go away, the less it bothers me. I feel a sense of calm settling over me. And I'm going to keep saying that until it's true.
Yippee-yay!
Of course, the next problem is, well, same as the last. There's a safe over here that I can now open, I believe, which means I'm going to go through the same agonizing process all over again. Where was it? It wasn't here. By the looks of things. Okay. These... Okay, you know what? They're roaches. I'm going to be completely honest, even if they aren't hostile. I'm having a hard time feeling bad about that. Do not pick up the meat. It wasn't here, so then it... There it is. Right. Is it? Yes. Don't know why I sound so happy, because of course... Let's... There we go. Radaway could be useful. I am actually suffering from radiation poisoning, but I'm thinking I'll just get the doctor to... Okay. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. Right, excellent. Straight back to town, sell all this crap, and then visit the clinic and have myself cleansed. Okay. So, I now have a few more stim packs and a little cash with which to get my stuff repaired. I don't think I need to go to the pawn shop to sell anything. Definitely don't need to go to the gift shop. Where didn't I? I did. I definitely saw a clinic. Okay, is this a...
I don't give a damn what the DSPV says. I'm not walking into Fort Weston and letting some rotten corpse put their hands on me. You think I trust a ghoul to poke around inside me? I need someone human, like you, to fix this mess. Now, hurry up and get to work. My coverage is just as good as anyone's.
Oh, Miss Hoffman, I've explained this. We can't treat you here without DSPV authorization, and we are backlogged weeks before we could even see you anyways. Dr. Baker is highly qualified, and honestly, is better than you deserve.
Qualified?
I concur.
To do what?
Well,
Scare
with the
children?
latter part.
I didn't spend years fighting for the Republic so some rotten corpse could tell me what's wrong with me. Who knows? What if it's contagious and he turns me into a freak too?
If you want
think it's
our
a little
help,
late for
take it
that.
up with your insurance. I can't divert staff and supplies to you while we're already overwhelmed. I can't force you, and I understand.
You people make me sick.
You people. Yeah, you're a little bit of a horror show yourself, I'm afraid, madam. Hi.
Can I help you?
I hope so. What was going on with that unpleasant lady?
Miss Hoffman is suffering from a chronic illness common to Baja veterans.
Big.
Her insurance through the DSPV covers treatment at Fort Weston, but she refuses to go because the head doctor there is a ghoul. She is demanding we treat her instead, despite her ignorant comments. and the fact that our resources are already stretched thin.
Okay.
We will not be treating bigots, especially not bigots who already have health coverage.
That's great. Will you treat me if you don't treat her as bad as she? Like, how can you just let her die? No. She would be letting herself die. What is the DSPV?
The Department of Service Personnel and Veterans. Miss Hoffman is a disabled veteran and is entitled to care as long as the DSPV will cover it. In this case, it will not. Not here, anyways. She will need to head to Fort Weston to begin her treatment.
Excellent. What will it take for you to help? Don't care. In fact, disapprove. What if I can obtain approval from... Can I obtain approval from the DSP on her behalf? No, I'm looking for me. Can I obtain approval from the DSPV for myself?
I'm not sure if that'd be enough. But if you want to traipse all the way out there, then I won't stop you.
Okay. Okay, no, I will pay you. No, she's clearly suffering from hypoglantic apharingitis. What is that? Is that being an epic butthole? She can't make it to Fort Weston. Oh, can't she? Oh, I should probably go and speak to her. I need to get... I'm looking for a doctor who could treat me.
Goodbye.
I'm beginning to sympathize with her now. Oh, hello.
When people have nothing left, they can always turn to the followers.
I'm turning to the followers.
All that money in the hub, and somehow they still can't afford to build us one homeless shelter.
I can afford to pay for the treatment.
There are so many refugees to care for.
Is there another doctor who can see me? I have radiation sickness and a terrible case of having money to spend. Hello.
Welcome to the Baker Clinic. Not much of a place, but it's all we've got. I'm Liz Archer, coordinator of the Followers mission here.
Right.
We've got medical supplies, though not as many as I'd like. If you need something, I might be able to help, depending on what you're looking for.
Oh. Do you have anything that you need doing?
Actually, yes. Come with me.
Oh. Could we fix me first? That was really my own fault.
Take a look through the door.
You look through the crack in the door, you see two men laying on beds on the opposite side of the room. They're sleeping but restless. Occasionally, you can hear a labored grunt or a limb twitch.
These are our most difficult patients right now. We found them just south of Death Valley, after a freak storm from the Divide. The Followers had heard rumors of survivors of whatever happened in the Divide all those years ago, but we've never had proof until now.
Oh, wait. I've heard stories about this. They're not missing brains, are they? What are they?
A subtype of ghouls, maybe?
Oh, okay.
The flesh, it's been stripped off. They should be dead given the pain tolerance threshold. When they're not exposed to radiation, they start flatlining.
Right. So what would the job be?
It's a long-term project to try and find a cure for their condition. I need assistance.
And what would you need me to do? I have a very limited skill set. And that skill set is limited to generally going where I don't belong and then occasionally shooting people. I'm sort of proud of the skill set, to be honest. I'm really fast. I'm a great shot. But in this particular instance, I can't help but notice it does not seem to actually address the need at hand. Or does it?
Back west, we opened records indicating that MedTech was involved in the production of much more powerful curatives and palliatives. The first thing we need to do is collect a sample of ultrastim packs. I'm hoping this will circumvent their need for radiation to heal. Our records indicate that a sample was on its way to Vegas before the bombs fell, but the truck never arrived. Your job would be to find them and bring them back.
Right, you just need me to go get something. That I can do. Out of curiosity, what would the payment be?
Don't worry, I've been authorized to dispense a small reward of 200 caps. Are you interested?
Yeah, although that will probably only just cover the cost of the treatment, but sure, I will do it.
Great. This is the route we acquired from the MedTech database. The truck is somewhere along here.
Don't go. Ha ha ha.
Welcome back.
Yes, no. Do you have anything for sale? I'd like to donate to the clinic. I might. Your clinic looks overworked. It does, to be honest.
That it is.
And how'd you get by?
Honestly, we're lucky that Hightower has been giving us annual donations. I thought he was going to burn the place down when his wife died here, but he just asked us how much money it would take for this to never happen to anyone ever again. We told him that money can't fix everything, but he just told us that it wouldn't hurt, right?
A commendable attitude. An unusual one in the wasteland. So who was the Hightower guy you mentioned? That's one of the big head honchos.
Leland Hightower, CEO of the Water Merchants. If there's a good company out there, it might be them. He lives in that big house across the 15. It is not possible to miss it.
Oh, challenge accepted. I shall head off and miss it immediately. Why are you so overworked?
Loss of grant money from both federal and state, rapid population growth, the ultra jet epidemic, pretty much anything you can think of. We're the only clinic in town, so we deal with all of it.
Aren't you sending me off to find Ultrajet? How can there be an epidemic of Ultrajet if I need to go off and... Okay, it's probably a sciencey thing, yes? Okay, I have other questions.
Yes?
Where are you from?
I'm from Shady Sands, originally.
Heard of that.
It's all suits and bureaucrats these days, and I didn't want to fill up patents and not pass legislation. I wanted to make a real difference in the field instead of being some pen pusher. Stumbled upon the followers not long after. Figured I'd stick with them. Someone has to try and make a difference out here too, right?
Sure, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Tell me about the followers.
The followers of the apocalypse believe in one thing. The world needs knowledge to heal. Everyone deserves the ability to learn about the world. It's difficult back west these days, even if we have gotten some of our own elected in the boneyard. And out east, I hear that they're just anarchists.
Well, I admire your intentions of educating and bringing learning to the masses, but unfortunately I can't help but notice, as a general rule, the masses seem somewhat resistant to such things, so good luck with that. What brought you to Baker?
The followers have been sending people across the wasteland for years. A couple decades ago, the old church across the town attracted some moneticists, religious people, looking for isolation and peace. We made contact with them and asked if they would be willing to help us set up a station here. They agreed, and so here we are.
Okay, well, that's fair enough.
Yes?
Is there any way I can help? Other than find the Ultrajet?
Well, donations are few and far between, but we'll take every cap we can get.
Okay, well,
Yes?
let's put a pin in that one. I may have some spare cash, but at the moment I want to absolutely make sure I've got enough for the medical attention that I require.
What's going on? Are you injured?
Yes.
Dealing with radiation or struggling with addiction?
No, unless you count being addicted to picking up things as an addiction. Can you heal my radiation? I do have limb problems, though. Could you... Okay, let's start with the radiation.
Yes, we can treat your radiation here.
Do it, please.
Let's fix that glow before it gets too serious.
Yeah, let's do that. Was that it? Huh. Ordinarily, I just sort of pass out briefly, but well done. That was incredible. That was yeah. I still have. Do you?
Welcome back.
I'm wondering if you can fix my knee. It's a little wobbly.
All right, what's going on? Are you injured? Dealing with radiation or struggling with addiction?
Give me some grief. No, never mind.
Yes?
Okay, never mind. Nope.
Goodbye.
I'll just drink a bottle of sarsaparilla and go to bed, shall I? Actually, that's not a terrible idea. It's probably quite late now. In fact, it's probably very late. Not very late. Oh, I have some things that I would like to store in my, assuming I still have the room. I still haven't figured out whether that 250 bought me the room for a while or a day. I guess I'm going to find out. I'm hoping it's for a while and that I can store a few things there that I might need. Perhaps some spare ammunition. A mad scientist outfit. Why? That is hard to explain. I mean, it's a mad scientist outfit. I have no real interest in ever wearing it, and yet I have an interest in keeping it. I don't know, that sounds a bit like serial killer behavior, doesn't it? It's like I'm collecting trophies. Oh, the key still works, although I'd have to wonder why it wouldn't all of a sudden. Like, you come in, you rent a place for a day, and then you come back and they've replaced the locks? That would be a somewhat expensive way of doing business. Okay. Did I store all this? I believe I did. Huh. Okay. Pre-war book. Right. So I'm going to have a little drink. Oh, nice. And then I'm going to sleep until early-ish morning. Oh, I'm definitely going to need a drink when I wake. I probably should hydrate before bed. To be honest, you shouldn't go to bed massively thirsty. How thirsty am I? Quite. I might actually need to take 2 of those. I'll take some more from the fridge in the morning. Is there a clock in here? Oh, there is. It's kind of soothing listening to a clock. Right, let's take... Ooh, running low on purified water already. Unfortunate. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, they've got clean water in the sinks here. Oh, there is. Oh, I put a lot of meds in there. I didn't see the first aid box. Okay, right. So, go and find Bunker Bob. Give him the good news. Everyone is up bright and early. Okay. Yeah, give Bunker Bob the good news. And then speak to the owner of the Zayton... I'm going to say cafe. No, that does not sound right at all. The Zayton thingy what's it, majig. Yeah. And hopefully collect a bit of a reward. And then I'll have to decide what to do next. I kind of want to... I am not in a race with a Brahmin. So why do I feel like I'm in a race with a Brahmin? Yeah. Could use your help. Oh, okay. Already done. Still got the desire to see if I can fix that. Oh, that does remind me. My repair is a little better, and I do have some repair skill books. Did I not have? Locksmiths, fixing things, that's the one I'm looking for. Boxing times, yeah. I've got a load of those. That actually might be enough to go and investigate at the, no, what was it called? Not the junkyard, it was something around there, wasn't it? Wherever they were built, no. I'm misremembering. It was... the overpass construction site. I'm probably going to end up going in that direction anyway. And... Bob!
Yeah? What's that? Oh, thought I heard something.
Yes, that was me saying, Bob! I found a bunker and I've cleared it out. The power is on. The place is ready for you. It's even got running, clean water.
That's what I'm talking about! Let them laugh now, but I'll be the one laughing when they're pounding on the bunker door, making for old Bob to take pity on them. Door stays shut, no matter what. Feds won't take what's mine.
Okay. You'll open it for me, though, right? Yes? Although, an eternity with Bob, or devastation and destruction. I think I'm taking devastation and destruction. Okay, I don't want to, but I must.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Did you just drink something off the floor?
Hello.
A lot of energy weapons around here.
Always great to see a friend of the community. How can I help you?
That's me, a friend of... Wasn't it you who asked me to get rid of Bob? Okay, no.
Of course.
I thought it was. I thought you'd be... One of your employees seems to be drinking something from the floor. I thought you should be... Morning. I thought you should be aware of it. Okay, so... Right. I must have got the wrong end of the proverbial stick. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. Right. Talk to convince Joseph Banks to lift the NCR boycott of the... Right! That's it. The guy that hates the fact that the Happy Greek Cafe was getting a rebrand also hated the Zeaton place because of its clientele. He really is a very picky customer, all things considered. I mean, having a problem with one establishment, okay. Having a problem with two suggests a pattern. At this point, you have to start asking, is it me? Am I difficult? Am I high maintenance? And I can absolutely assure you, from experience, I'm afraid, Joseph, you are.
Hey.
Hey. Bunker Bob has promised to leave Zeaton Jerky Mart. I helped him find somewhere to stay.
I kinda hate to see good things happen to someone like Bob. At least he's out of the picture. You could tell Lewis will lift the boycott to his store. Thank God this is over. I can't live without that jerky.
Will do!
Yeah,
It's
see
gotta
you
be
around.
off. You hate good things happening to people like Bob. Why? Because he's nuts? That's very uncharitable of you. I mean, you should be happy for him. I should also point out, when I say good things have happened to him, I found him somewhere to stay. It's the middle of nowhere. Isolated. I get that's probably good for him, but surely that's just win-win for everyone. Some people, you know. I think some people are addicted to being outraged and annoyed. If they aren't complaining about something and wishing misery on someone, life just doesn't sit well with them. Maybe it's a thing in Baker.
Saw another family heading down the 15 yesterday. Didn't look like they had a destination in mind.
I'm beginning to suspect all of these families have a destination to avoid. Here, specifically. Lewis.
Always great to see a friend of the community. How can I help you?
I found Bob a bunker, literally. The troopers have agreed to stop boycotting your store.
Oh, wow. I can't thank you enough. The NCR is honestly most of my business.
Probably
and to think I upset them just by tolerating a difficult customer is tough. I'll work hard to earn back their business. Here, a special reward for you, like I promised. You can stop here once per day and get yourself another free piece of Zeaton jerky.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That is
See
nice.
you
I've
around.
still got the last one you gave me, actually. I've been chomping down on a variety of things. How hungry am I right now? peckish. The Satan jerky is actually very, very filling. Let's have a look. Yeah, very filling. You know what? Definitely give it a try. Okay, well, I've got my food situation sorted. I've got my sleep situation sorted. I even have my water situation sorted because I have a sink in the room. So, what is next? Yeah, I agreed to find a place to stay for Donnie. I could have asked someone at Hacienda Stanton, but I'm thinking this might be a good opportunity to go and introduce myself to Mr. Hightower. From the looks of things, he is a little closer. In fact, he's just around here somewhere. And he is responsible for the town's water. That looks like a super mutant wandering around. I'm not hearing screaming or explosions, which makes me think there is a super mutant living here? I mean, I've heard of crazier things. Much crazier things. No one's running. Oh, there's a sheriff. I should probably introduce myself to the local sheriff. But right now... Hi?
Hello, friend. It's nice to meet you. I am Grugor.
Grugor! Pleasure to meet you. So what are you doing here in Baker? That is a really important question. Not rending people limb from limb and eating them. And I'm sorry if that sounds a little prejudiced, but you have to admit that is a common occurrence with super mutants.
I live here. I retired from the army years ago.
There are super mutants in the army. Okay, what brought you here specifically then?
I came here with my wife.
Oh.
She was a trooper in the 2nd, just like me. Got married in New Reno, and came here because she wanted to visit the East.
So many questions. You had a human... Is it human wife? Is that, I mean, you can have a relationship, obviously, but aren't you... I'm trying not to think about it. So you had a human wife, yes?
It wasn't like that. She trusted me because I cannot... It's embarrassing.
Right, no. I'm getting it. So it was
Sorry.
Yes.
I don't want to talk about it.
No,
She said I was nicer than most of the troops, and told me I looked lonely.
I want to know. No, you know what? I am a nosy person, but I'm not a pushy person. You do not have to talk about it if you don't want to.
Thank you for respecting my... boundaries.
Well, thank you for not ripping my arms and legs off for asking what was a kind of rude question. So where's your wife now?
She died.
Ah. Well, I'm sorry about that.
Thank you.
So I've got some other questions.
Let's talk about that.
Well, the fact that I've got other questions. You served with the NCR, though. You're NCR. There are super mutants in the NCR.
NCR and proud. Heavy gunner with 2nd Division. Against the Brotherhood.
Okay. So the NCR have many super mutants in their army?
Some. I knew 18 others in my division.
18?
The Rangers had some more, though, but I never met them.
Okay. And I'm guessing you're a fan of the NCR?
It's a good place to live. Many opportunities for mutants compared to the wasteland. And it's been getting better all the time. I will be voting to re-elect Kimball. He's been doing good things for mutant rights.
Right. No, excellent. Glad to hear it. Tell me about the war with the Brotherhood, then.
It was hard fighting. Power armor doesn't break easily, and the bunkers were death traps. A lot of my friends died, and it makes me sad that it's still going. War is a terrible thing.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
So, I gotta ask, how did you actually become a super mutant?
I was looking for a friend of mine. He was kidnapped and taken to a mine called Mariposa. He died from the same green stuff that turned me into a super mutant. After that, it's hazy. I was a slave for a while to someone, but they left after a rebellion. Wandered the wastes after that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear all that. That sounds pretty bad, actually.
It was 40 years ago. I have long gotten over it, but thank you.
You do, I have to say, you speak very clearly and eloquently for a super mutant. Actually, strike that. For a person that I've met in the wastelands, to be honest.
Yes. 2 semesters of education at Reading Community College and Vocational School. You speak well for a human, too.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you noticed. Do people give you, well, shall we say grief because you're a mutant?
This isn't as bad as the hub, but things are fine, I think. Getting better all the time, and I'm optimistic for the future. Still, I'm not happy right now. My pension's getting held up because of politicians back west.
Well, that's just not right. That really isn't right at all. Would you like help getting your pension?
That would be nice. I'm not sure what the holdup is. I've tried the DSPV like they told me to, but the office made me wait for hours and hours. Finally, a man there told me I needed to come back tomorrow. So I did, and the same thing happened again. 6 times I tried, and 6 times I went home empty-handed. I wish my wife was still here. She would know what to do.
Okay. I know what the DSPV is. Do you have any idea what the holdup could be, other than just red tape and bureaucracy?
I do have an idea. Senator Morales wants to strip all mutants of military pensions, and I'm sure his proposed bill has something to do with it.
You know what? I would be happy to get you your pension. You earned it just like anyone else.
Thank you. You have a good heart, human. You will need to speak to Brad at the DSPV. Good luck. He can be a very mean man.
As can I on occasion, but only when warranted. Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend.
Yeah. As a general rule, I've found it wise to stay on the good side of people that can rip your arms and legs off. It's a rule that I follow fairly religiously, and has served me well. Okay.
Hey there.
Hey there.
I was wondering what was going on here.
Hey, stay out of trouble.
Hi!
Good to see you.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Glad to be seen. Oh, I've met the sheriff, haven't I? I have, in fact, met the sheriff. He was not doing too well last time we met.
You're back, and I'm, well, not proud of how you found me earlier. I guess I owe you thanks. Or an apology. Take your pick.
I'll make do with the thanks very much. What actually happened, though?
You really need an explanation? I had a rough day. Hell, rough year, and needed to take a bit of the edge off. Looks like I ended up taking a bit more than that.
Yeah, you just take the edges off. There was, like, nothing left of the sides and a big part of the middle missing. Alright, okay, I am extremely nosy. Tell me about yourself.
I'm Nolan Crow, the sheriff of this fine mess of a town. I keep the peace, or I try to, anyways.
I've heard good things about you. I've also heard you're, rather a quick draw and a good shot. So, a man to be respected. How do you keep the peace?
Well, I shoot the ones that disturb it. The rest get the message. Ain't no perfect science to it.
I would suggest, sir, you are incorrect. That is the perfect science to it. You have probably been observing certain reactions to your actions, as have everyone else, and they have learnt to predict a repeat of those actions should they do the same. In a way, it's a very scientific process. How many people have you killed?
I never shot nobody that I didn't have to.
That's not what I asked. But, okay, I'm going to go with a lot. What's the story with Baker, then?
Baker? It's a corpse that don't know it's dead yet. Crime's high, funding's low, and the barons are lining their pockets while the rest of us scrape by. This badge used to mean something here. Now it's just a shiny reminder that I'm babysitting a town no one else wants to deal with.
You're dancing around the issue. What's really going on? Could you be more specific?
I guess you ain't much of a rush, are you? You better not be from the hub, son. The hub's something of a shithole. Ain't a secret to anyone here.
No
Seems
on
to me
all
the shit has
counts.
started leaking its way down the 15, looking to get flushed into the Colorado. Baker used to be a frontier town. Seems the frontier keeps heading further east. All those big city problems have made their way to us, but we don't have the manpower to do anything about it. Organized crime, barons not having control over their own goddamn man, you name it, it's all here. Between me and my deputies, we've got about 5 warm bodies to keep it all under control.
Okay. You're the sheriff, though. Why don't you do... No, you know what? You are dancing around some issue, aren't you? What is really going on here?
Well, what isn't going on? To start, we've got more war refugees coming through here than beds to house them. The Castle Crime Syndicate is operating in broad daylight, and a new drug is carving through the homeless.
Castle Crime?
To top it all off, our worthless mayor ended up getting himself disappeared. Probably by some group of military-level mercs he was in bed with. One of these problems would be too much for us to handle, and we've got 4, and those are just the big ones.
So go on, then. At the risk of sounding rude, you are the sheriff. Why don't you do something about it?
I am doing something about it. I'm drinking myself to death and hoping Bub fixes it.
Okay.
Look, we're undermanned,
Bob?
underfunded for the big city problems we're up against. If you want to go get yourself killed, be my guest. Just do me a favor and do it in the summer. Ground's too hard to dig you a grave when it's cold.
Remember, if it's that cold, you don't need to dig quite so early, right? Wait for the thaw. There's a bunch of troopers nearby. Why don't you ask them to help?
Well, that's the first damn thing I tried. Walked my sorry ass into Fort Weston and got turned around, telling me they've got bigger things to worry about. Told me to come back if things escalated further. What the hell more escalation could you ask for than half the town disappearing?
Half the
Government
town?
doesn't care about this place. It's just a pit stop on the way to Vegas. As long as we aren't shooting troopers on the I-15 or cutting into profits, they're happy to let us sit here and squabble amongst ourselves.
Okay. Well, I might have some other questions.
Sure. Isn't like I have the resources to do anything else.
Okay. No, that's it, actually. I was lying. Goodbye.
Yup.
Okay. Surprised he didn't ask me to fix everything for it. Hi! You must be... Bub.
I'm on duty, so make it quick.
Ooh. That's a tough one for me, I'm afraid. Okay, you know, I don't want to start by telling tales. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a crime to report. Which would be another sort of telling tales, I guess. Who are you?
Deputy Bub McDaniels, Baker Sheriff's Office.
Okay. And what do you do here other than deputy stuff?
I serve at the pleasure of Sheriff Nolan Crow. Presently, my duty consists of requisitions, interdepartmental communications, and building the legal framework for cases.
That sounds pretty boring. Out of curiosity... Oh no, what sort of problems does Baker face? I've heard of a few of them.
Well, you've seen the office. We have a general lack of resources and manpower. There's a growing homeless population. The funds to build houses or get them off the streets simply aren't there. No political will in Hub State either. A large criminal organization from Hub City moved in not long ago, and has been worsening the Ultrajet epidemic. And then there's the town hall.
There we go again with that epidemic. What is Ultrajet? Apparently it's an epidemic, but we can't find any.
Nasty new concoction. Jet cut with pre-war sugar preservatives. Less pure, but even more potent. They only just recently developed a cure for it.
Okay. Tell me about the homeless problem then. Although I was part of that problem not long ago.
Well, it's no secret that the hub's been on the decline for years. Most of the money these days is in the boneyard, and Kimball seems more interested in... Actually, I don't want to give you a huge speech. The short answer is there have been significant cuts to welfare and housing throughout Hub State. Combined with the jobs moving west, this has wrecked the hub's economy.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what is going on at the town hall? I visited there, there's a lot of armed people, and apparently the mayor is indisposed.
That's complicated. Mercenaries attacked the town hall a month ago. They locked down the town hall and have prevented anyone from investigating. There was another shootout a couple days later, but none of the mercs have seemed interested in open warfare since Colonel Royaz arrived.
Oh, so the people there are the people that attacked the place. I thought they were the people the mayor had hired to defend against people who might attack the place. Okay, I'm a little confused. What do you think happened?
A business deal gone bad, maybe? We haven't heard anything from the mayor's office, and I'm not sure who Morton Stone is. Something else must be going on, though. The Hub State Police, the Army, the Federales, they're all hanging back, according to my friends in the Hub. They must be waiting for something. I only hope this town is ready for that something when it arrives.
Now, apparently I have to spend a little money to get an appointment with the mayor, if memory serves. But right now, I might want to do that. Curiosity is beginning to mount. Morton Stone, you mentioned.
The current mayor of Baker.
Oh, that's his actual name.
We haven't had contact with the last one since the initial shootout. I'm not sure who Morton Stone is, to be entirely honest.
Oh, wait.
The only record I could find of someone with that name has been redacted. Not sure by who.
Interesting. So there was a mayor, then there was a shootout, all these armed guards appear, and now there's a new mayor that you guys have never met? That does not exactly sound like a particularly democratic process. I thought you NCR people were all into that. And why are you not doing anything about it?
This office is not equipped for a fight of that caliber, plain and simple. All we can do is try and stop the violence from spilling over into the streets.
I feel like I may have seen this holotape. Back to the other stuff then.
Sure.
Tell me about your crime organization. I mean, not yours, it's not your, but the crime organization problem you have.
They're a hub-based criminal syndicate led by Levi Castle. He was the brother of Chevy Castle. Are you familiar?
Let's say... No. Chevy was on the news, right? I've got vague memories, but no, I don't really watch the news. Or if I do, I don't remember it.
Chevy Castle was the leader of a large gang in the Hub projects. He left behind a lot of bodies on his way to the top. HMPD actually managed to take him down. They didn't let the case cook long enough, though, so his brother went free. The Castle organization has been taking some hard knocks, though, and so they've come here. We're understaffed, and there are other pressing reasons why we can't deal with them right now.
Corruption by any chance? Is there anything I can do to help?
Perhaps. I could use an intermediary for this. As you've noticed, our police department is lacking in a lot of the basic necessities. We have 3 broken patrol cars and no functional ones. Our uniforms are hand-me-downs from the Hub State Police. And we have severe personnel deficits. So, as it stands, it is possible for me to secure some of those resources through my friends in the state police. But right now, they don't want to work with me because they have no faith in the leadership of this town.
So what do you need me to do?
I need to apply pressure on Nolan. The fact is, his alcoholism is ruining his ability to be good police.
Okay. What if we just kill the shit? Good grief. I'm interested. What do you need me to do?
Well, there's a couple ways to go about it.
There usually
The first
is.
is straight talking him. Maybe you can say something persuasive that I haven't been able to find the words for. The second is by going to the press. There's a reporter. We leak the information to him and use that to get Nolan to clean himself up. The second one, we'd have to be careful. I don't want to destroy Nolan so publicly. Just want to give him the extra push he needs for him to take care of himself.
Right.
While you're at it, you might want to try talking to his ex-wife, Cynthia. She runs a small shop down by the thermometer. She might have some insight on why he turned to the bottle.
Oh, I've met her. No, I've met her. She didn't want to talk to me, but See, do you want me to convince him to stop drinking or to step down?
Whether he chooses to step down or simply take administrative leave for treatment is up to him. I've known my fair share of alcoholics back in the HMPD. It's not easy, but he cannot do the job in the state he's in.
Okay, understood. I will get to it.
Good. I'm sure Nolan will come to me with his decision if you straight talk him. And if you go with the reporter route, I think Nolan's being blackmailed with his condition.
Oh.
I've heard him on the phone with someone a couple times when he thinks I'm not watching. I don't know who, though. Anyways, let me know when you've made a breakthrough.
Ah. Yeah, we were not talking about you, honestly. I think before I confront him, I might want to dig a little deeper. A, into what caused the, bout of alcoholism, but also into who is blackmailing him.
Yippee-yay!